And welcome to our space weather video bonus features. Let's get to it. First thing we're showing is the hydrogen alpha imagery from the El Teide ground-based solar observatory. So part of the National Sunspot Observatory, this ground-based solar telescope should be providing some quite relevant data. You can see there was a C-class flare down here as well as a coronal mass ejection. Coronal mass ejection warning reduced to a watch at the moment. It could go back to a warning at any moment. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel for that. Next, the GOES SUVI, the GOES 16 SUVI imagery. And we've brought up the thematic map for once. We haven't shown this for quite a while. It was sort of out of service around the holidays, but now it's back. And I wanted to show the 94 angstroms view on this as well, because there's been, shall we say, some additional interest in 94 angstroms. So here is the 94 angstroms view from the GOES 16 SUVI, and, well, we're focusing on this area up here because this channel does not cover things like UFOs typically, but when we see anomalous data, we do not deny it. So I'll zoom in as close as we can get. We can't really see the object up here, but we showed it in multiple wavelengths in our daily space weather video yesterday. Earlier today, actually, and we showed it in this wavelength yesterday from the SDO. We're going to get back to that in a minute. First, the colorized magnetogram and intensitygram. So we've got about 9 named sunspot groups at the moment. Not a lot else to say about that, except that's a lot of sunspots, and it looks nothing at all like a grand solar minimum. Here are the fields. We've got multi-beta gamma class sunspot groups capable of producing large flares. We've got a coronal mass ejection watch, and we've got a solar flare warning in effect. We're expecting flaring to continue to be at a higher level. We've seen some relativistic particles. Make sure you check out our earlier videos. We've parsed our content into multiple segments to make the videos shorter, a little bit more digestible perhaps, as opposed to one 20-minute video, multiple 5 to 7 minute videos. This one's got some complexity around it. You can see this magnetic, you can see some North Pole polarity right around the umbra there. Massive sunspots. Now, let's look at this feature. It's showing up here in 304 angstroms as an absorption feature. You can see a little bit of a dark region there. If you look closely, we're going to show an extreme close-up in 94 angstroms, which is the best wavelength to see it. Super interesting. It takes a lot of energy to remain in a place like that, to not crash into the chromosphere and remain, basically, it looks like it's orbiting with the sun. It could be a heliosynchronous orbit, but from that location, nowhere near the equator, it's kind of weird, let's just say. So this is just the past 2 days, and you can see that dark object there, a portion of space which does not include a lot of this specific species of iron ion. 94 angstroms represents a very specific part of the UV spectrum. It's associated with ionized iron. And so that dark region there, kind of weird. Basically right inside of an M-class solar flare and seeming unfazed. Thanks to the SMASH team, the true source of funding for the content. Please consider becoming a member of the SMASH team at the gold, silver, or gold paid-up annual subscription level. There's also a bronze level, and many posts don't even require login at all. smAsho.com/SMASH team. We replace Patreon with something vastly superior. So if you enjoy the content and you'd like to see it continue to exist, consider becoming a member of the SMASH team. We're paid just this side of nothing to put the videos on YouTube. So thanks to our SMASH team members. So here's the close-up. And yeah, you can see that object there. It's still there as far as I can tell. You can go look it up yourself on HelioViewer. It's right there in the northeast corner of the sun. This is 94 angstroms. It also does show up in 304 and some other wavelengths. Pretty odd feature there. It could be something behind where the flaring is happening. However, it's probably not in front of where the flaring is happening because it would have continued to remain an absorption feature during the flare. So if you've got theories as to what this is it a UAP? It's about the size of Ohio, according to my back-of-the-napkin calculations. It's pretty funky. It's pretty weird. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Congratulations on realizing that the channel exists. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho, signing off from the Smash News Network. Least busted name in news. And may that solar wind be at your back.